Welcome, Gemini, to your in-depth weekly forecast for week commencing the 1st of January for the Sun or the Ascendant. As you go into this new year, the Sun, Mercury in retrograde and Venus are all in your sector of relating. But the 7th house is also where we need to be combative, set our boundaries and come into contact with people that we need to deal with. Sometimes it's people we really like. It can be an area where, particularly with Venus's help, we develop very cordial and harmonious links with others. But there are some complications. Mercury in retrograde may go direct on Tuesday, which is welcome, but it is still in a hazy, misty, dreamy and drifting right angle with Neptune right through to the 12th of January within 3 degrees. If you're trying to get something nailed down around a partnership matter, perhaps to do with business, it could prove to be somewhat elusive. Also, on the first day of this year, the moon's in the very sensitive 4th house, but is in an opposition with Saturn, and both positions are in a T-square with Venus. Now, Venus moved into your 7th house on the 29th of December. Ordinarily, Venus moving into this area could bring some real blessings around relationships. And I feel it still could do, but it needs time to shake off the more restrictive energies of Saturn. And it could be argued that this solar return can have an impact upon you for the whole of the next 12 months. So what I would say to you is that when it comes to setting out your store, you need to be as clear as possible about what you want. Now, the Sun, as usual at this time of year, and along with Pluto, as has been the case for the last 15 years at the turn of the year, they're both in the deep, passionate 8th house. But they're going to be augmented on Thursday by the hustle-bustle energies of Mars. And if you are someone who's wanting to do better with your resources this year, if you work for yourself, you're entrepreneurial, or perhaps you're wanting to squeeze a bit more from your assets, Mars is going to give you a burning determination to achieve that right through to the middle of February. But also Mars forges a fantastic link immediately to Jupiter, the planet of growth, but also Saturn, the planet of structure. And I feel that a lot of past effort and knowledge that you've gained and invested into situations can come back to you as this week goes on. You'll start to feel better. It's just the quarter moon is in your sister air sign of Libra. And if there is a romantic relationship that you feel is clingy or possessive, or you feel the other person's rather controlling, always trying to leverage some angles on you, this quarter moon could make you much more conscious of it. And the fact that Mercury is tangled with Neptune and Venus is tangling with Saturn can see you really push back. And the thing with Mars moving into the 8th house brings a feistier energy to bear. And the 8th house can be where we end things as much as where things can be rebirthed. So, interesting how that Mars transition is going to work for you. But the thing it will give you is a much greater desire to protect your interests. If need be, you can tough things out in quite a way. So I feel it's going to give you more substance, more stamina, if there is something you're fighting to achieve that's important to you. Now, by the end of the week, the Sun starts to arc into a trine with Uranus, which will become exact next week. Uranus has been causing you some mischief, I feel, for the last 5 years, particularly around sleeping. Your unconscious has been afflicted by it a lot. There may have been some very restless periods, and maybe your nervous system has been affected too. But again, like Jupiter, you're being asked to think about all the experience and knowledge that you've accumulated over a long period of time. But with Uranus's help, how can you apply it in this fast-changing world in some kind of fresh, new and innovative way? So if you're really interested in doing well with resources or longer-term resources, this can be a good week. I think around relationships, it could be a bit tender. And the key is to try to make sure that what you're saying you need or want or expect, that you're really clear in that position, and that's the position you really, really feel. If you've yet to watch your year 2024 deep dive video, please see the link beneath this video. Also, if you've yet to order your personal forecast for year 2024 based on your unique birth data, if you order my special package and get your character analysis as well, you'll get 30% off, but also you get your free Zodiac, Indian and Chinese forecast for all 12 signs absolutely free of charge. Please see the link beneath this video.